to Let's Play Cars Meta National Championship, episode 27, and for this segment we are now going to do what I think are the first 3 levels of Ghosting Meta, and I'm assuming this is where Meta is chased by the ghost light, and I would think this will probably end up being another cutscene where I will have to retrieve an audio file. Ah, here it is. Yeah, Ghosting Meta. And it is awkward to see how this is also in the same place as the fucking race and chase events here in Radiator Springs. It does actually feel awkward in a way, in my complete honesty.
Mater, get over here.
What?
There sure are a lot of tractors on the loose again.
Yeah, those tractors, they're a lot smarter than they look. I mean, I ain't never seen a tractor open no gate before, but...
Mater.
Shoot. I'm sorry, Sheriff. We was just having some fun.
Yeah, well, I don't want you going out to that field again. Especially with folks reporting they've been seeing the ghost light out there.
The ghost light?
That's right. The glowing blue ball of ghostly light that haunts these very parts. What's that?
What? What'd you see?
Nothing. Guess my eyes are playing tricks on me. You better get on home. And watch out, 'cause you never know when the ghost light might be following you.
Don't say stuff like that. I'm allergic to ghosts.
And apparently for that first cutscene I do not need any audio files this time, compared to what I thought I was needing. So that actually surprises me. Well, anyways, let's just get this over with. And these are the instructions for Ghosting Meta. Steer Meta left to make him go right. Steer him right to go left. Now where have I heard that before? Anyways, get the scare points to keep Meta moving, but you don't have to get them all. If Meta stops, you lose. Guide Meta all the way back to his junkyard to win. And apparently, if we do manage to scare Meta home, we officially get 1 Bolt Banner point, considering this is the first level. And apparently Meta is already... And apparently, I've already done level 1. Woo! You got away from that dang ghost lad! And to anyone asking, no, I'm not being stereotypical, I'm purely just being an impressionist. Anyways, level 1 is already done, and apparently we have a total of 7 levels we need to do here, so let's continue. Since that is something we're gonna have to do to continue the progression. I don't know how many levels we can do, but I'm hopeful in saying we can do all of them, but I think it's only 3 levels we can do overall, as far as I know. But it depends. It depends on knowing if we can do all of them in one segment. because ultimately that would be nice if I can do all 7 of them in one segment. Then that means I don't have to worry about splitting this up, like I have to do with lots of other minigames in this game. Right. And fortunately I do not have to worry about pressing X to accelerate. I just need to get myself in the circles. So this is level 2, where I would imagine it's going to be slightly harder. But again...
Somebody call a ghost catcher!
Oh, okay. Oh, already missed one of them.
Get away from
Well,
me!
doesn't matter. I mean, the game did say, of course, that I don't need to collect all of them, so it's not too much of a problem as long as I don't stop.
What do you suppose it wants from
But again,
me?
I do need to collect most of them if I am to succeed. Alright. And apparently that only took me 31 seconds to succeed. So, at the moment, and I am playing this on the champion difficulty by the way, but at the moment this is actually pretty easy in terms of knowing how long it's already taken me compared to most of the other minigames I've done up to this point. It's actually become a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Although, then again, that's, you know, just my opinion. But again, I am of course going for true 100% completion. Anyways, let's move onwards to level 3. And hopefully, if we're lucky, we can maybe do all 7 levels. And if we are able to do that, then that would be brilliant. But I'm not willing, of course, to place my bets on what the odds are. So, level 3, 2 bolt banner points this time. Same instructions as before. And obviously, Meta, of course, is going to be sprinting
I promise to be good from now on.
his way home at pretty much over 130 miles an hour, I think.
Maybe it's gone.
Oh, come on. Can I make it? Yes, I can.
He's probably lost now. But I don't care.
So, 3 levels down and still 4 to go. I'm not sure in knowing if we either can or cannot do the next 4 levels of Ghosting Meta. Because I think this is technically what we need to do in order to achieve unlocking the second part of tractor tipping. Which, oddly enough, of course, is levels 4 to 6. And apparently we can continue with Ghosting Meta, so that is what I'm going to do. And then, once I have done this, I will basically focus on Stadium Race number 2. And I think it's probably the second Stadium Race where I end up unlocking Tailfin Pass, if I'm not mistaken. So, 2 bolt banner points again, and let's do this shit. And by the way, yes, this is already my 3rd attempt of trying to do this, simply because already I can prove quite sincerely that, well, I suck. And yep, okay, that's not the way I was wanting to do things. Can I still make it though? Because that would be nice.
Poor ghost, he's probably lost now. But I don't care.
And somehow I still did it. Well, took me 2 failed attempts because I basically hit the same telephone pole twice. But somehow in the end I still managed to succeed in basically less than 2 minutes. And so, let us continue with the sweet charity that is forward momentum. 4 down, 3 to go. Can we make it? I hope so. We shall just have to wait and see how much we suck. So we have just 3 levels left. It's very much antagonizing to say the least in knowing how easy these have effectively been up to this point. And oddly enough, even by missing one of the target areas, I was still able to effectively reach the junkyard, even though I basically sucked. Anyways, moving onwards to level 5.
Make it stop.
And Mater is going much slower this time compared to
Shoot, I'm afraid to look
what I've been able to legislate
It's gonna get me.
previously.
Is it still back there?
And
Another dance.
oh, okay.
I can buff it out. I ain't never
And
sleeping again.
ah, damn it! I hit a pole again,
Poor ghost, he's probably lost now.
but
But
somehow,
I don't care.
I still won. And this is going by very quickly, I must add. Going very quickly indeed. I'm basically getting through this at very much an electrifying rate of knots in terms of my speed, because I'm basically getting through each of these levels more or less minute by minute, in spite of me making the same mistakes over and over again in certain parts. 5 down, 2 to go. And then, once I'm done with this, I think we do get something if we can complete all 7 levels, but obviously I don't know for sure until I do my research, but ultimately, I think after this I'll probably focus on the second stadium race. Anyways, time for the penultimate level of Ghosting Mater. Attempt 2. Because apparently one of the targets is very awkwardly placed right in the middle of Flo's Cafe.
I bet it's ugly.
And by the way, before each of these levels I do of course manage to
Don't let it get me.
by the way, before each of these levels I do of course
Maybe it's gone.
at least before each of these segments I do manage to
Maybe it just needs a toe. Ain't no
get some
Why don't you just go chase somebody else? I ain't got
and
nothing you
at the
want,
moment of
Mr.
course.
Ghostlight.
Okay. God damn it.
It's gone.
Somehow I still made it.
Somebody
By
call a ghost
the
check.
bare skin of my teeth.
Oh.
Made it. Even though I almost hit a street light. Okay, maybe it was a street light I hit. Not a telephone pole. Oh, whatever. Anyways, 6 down, 1 to go. And ultimately, I now have a total of 130 78 bolt banners to my name up to this point. So that effectively means, of course, that I have collected an overall total of approximately 12 bolt banners in 6 levels, and just depends on knowing how much we win for completing the final level of the ghosting meta minigame shit, whatever the hell it's called. Anyways, final level of ghosting meta. Will we win or will we lose? I am predicting we'll probably lose before we win, but that's just my predicament. Nobody else's. And this time we get 6 bolt banner points if we can emerge victorious. Let's try this again, except for saying that this time I actually get the footage I want, because I honestly don't think I can go on much longer with the capture card I'm currently using. So, level 7, I've already got the 6 bolt banner points, as of which, ultimately, we basically get 6,000 bonus points now if we can succeed with this again. I'm basically re-recording this because, well, apparent as it might be, because apparent as it might be, because apparently
Is it still back there?
the card just decided to stop recording once my USB became stocked up again.
I never seen it, but I bet it's ugly.
And unfortunately, you could not see the part in where I basically called myself a bellend because of the trial and error which I had, of course, with this. Or at least a little bit of trial and error, I can say. And I actually did a second better than I did originally. So, I have beaten my previous record by over a second, and ultimately, overall, we get a total of 36,000 bonus points as a result of doing this. And I will probably have to retrieve some video footage about what sticker we get. Okay, saving the game again because apparently my USB just decided, yeah, you know what? I'm full up. I'm not going to record your attempt of perseverance. And what I can really say about my USB at the moment when it comes to recording higher quality video games, well, it's an arsehole. Anyways, here's the footage from the sticker we receive.
Whoa!
Guess what you won?
Nice. Thanks, Lizzie.
Yeah, so obviously, I did of course have to borrow that video footage, because obviously my card basically decided to not record that particular section. But officially, we now have 4 stickers available to us. And ultimately, in spite of that little blip I had with my USB recording capture card becoming stocked up once again, that is ghosting meta now done and dusted. In spite of that little blip. And next time we shall be doing the only race we can do, which is, ironically, the second stadium race. So with that, stay tuned for more of the Meta National. And hopefully not as many errors on my USB.